Here we go, second match of the night here in Baltimore, Maryland. And out comes a former champion, one of the most dangerous men in the company, Mr. Silver Viper.
And I've been talking to Mr. Viper backstage, and he says he's not one of, he says he is the most. And quite frankly, he's just a man that has not shown his entire card, his entire deck at the poker table just quite yet. And that's very, very, I don't not say a bold thing to say. I think it's a very astute thing to say. He, quite frankly, made Carmelo Hayes quiet down on SmackDown, and I thank him for it. I never thought I'd see the day where that loudmouth mother effer shut up for 2 seconds. You know what? He did. And Silver Viper is now on seeing Kevin Owens of the Island Federation. This is his first time in an AWF ring, and we're seeing more of these guys just coming in and out of our halls. There he is right there, gentlemen. How do you feel when you see KO?
Dangerous man, the prize fighter, flanked by 3 different members of the TIF, of the Island Federation. He's dangerous all the time, especially when he's on his own, but even more so with people around him. Can never count out the prize fighter, Kevin Owens.
Well, I can attest to that, Agent Smith, and you see Kevin Owens there with his game face on, flanked by Jerk, Carmelo Hayes. It's like Ilya Dragunov there. These guys are real bad men. They're bad men, and they're showing us ammunition right now. I think we ought to, be sort of scared, to be honest.
AWF World Tag Champ Jer, who is keeping our belts firmly overseas. Good on us, I guess. Somehow, some way, we found guys to hold our belts hostage. Bell starts.
Ooh.
Big right hand, Silver Viper.
This could be a slugfest here. Just 2 brutal wrestlers going one-on-one.
That's a good point. The kids these days, and I hate to put on a nostalgia act, but the kids these days are familiar with the prize fighter that came through NXT and WWE. If you've seen this man, Kevin Owens, in Ring of Honor, and what he's been able to do to people, how he's been able to harm people, you'll think twice. And Silver Viper certainly doesn't want to meet that side.
No. Silver Viper. Up and so, he's one of those guys where he hasn't kept up with a lot of today's wrestlers, but Kevin Owens is definitely one that is on his radar, and for very, very good reason. There and so, stunner.
Bad mistake, Grandpa.
What? Watch your mouth.
If you want to stay sharp, if you want to stay ahead of the curve, you got to keep up with what the new guys are doing. Point blank.
Second
Look at that.
Stunner.
Another stunner.
Owens hooks the leg. It's over for Viper. Oh, it's not.
He should probably pull out that pop-up powerbomb if he wants to win this match.
And Viper, what does he have? Oh!
Ooh, twisting neck breaker.
High up on the neck and shoulders, Owens lands. Does not seem to be looking good for the prize fighter right now.
Stated before how Silver Viper's style would very much so fit a TIF NGPW ring. And oh my days! The man,
He's gearing up.
the old gunslinger, always keeps a few tricks in the book, and the most unreliable one. Say hello to the Widowmaker.
Shooter.
Look at this sacrilege. He's applying the sharpshooter on the Canadian.
What?
And I don't think KO's tapping out of this one.
What a guy. Trying to disrespect the guy with his national move. That's right, he's got a national hold in Canada. Look at that, drop down. Another drop down.
One more time.
Beautiful.
And ooh.
Looks like he shot for the double leg and a reversal by Silver Viper.
Silver Viper still continuing to attack the lower section of KO. The leg. Ooh. This is probably another warning shot for that. The 2 he hasn't fought yet in Dragunov and Jer.
Fellas, I gotta say, Silver Viper's composure during this matchup.
RKO!
No.
Up, hard.
1, 2, Kevin Owens,
Oh.
good night.
Out of nowhere.
And
Trademark.
Owens got caught. I've got to say, I don't think necessarily that was Silver Viper being the better man, folks. I think that was Silver Viper just finding where and when to pick his place. And he did it. You saw the 3 count right there. Silver Viper outlasts TIF once again. But trust me, I mean, he keeps running through the roster like this. They're not going to, keep sanctioning these one-on-one matches. They're going to find Silver Viper, and they're going to harm him.
Oh, and you think Silver Viper gives it in? Good luck. Good luck. You must not know Silver Viper like I know Silver Viper. Because I think that's the last man who gives it in. We have more AWF Chaos. Up next.